To my channel. This is your reading for Aries season, and I'm going to do the what is the beginning question. If you guys are wondering what's going on with the channel, I'm posting only to this for now for those of you who use the videos in order to get through stuff. Like, I'm trying to put out content on a regular basis so you guys have something to watch and relax with. And keep you up to date with the astrology and stuff. So until everything sort of subsides, probably a week from now, I will continue to post here as much as possible. However, I told you guys that I might not be available for a few days, and that still stands. Today is not the day that that's going to start. So every day that I can continue doing a video, I will. So thank you to everybody who's supporting me in the channel, and that's how it's going to work. I may have things to say, so you may want to check to the end of the video. I have some things written down to talk about the astrology and stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to actually put that in the video. We'll see how I feel after I do this reading. Today is the first day of the sun in Aries, which many astrologers will say is the beginning of the new year, because Pisces is the eldest sign and Aries is the newest sign. That means that when the sun enters Aries, we have a new year. And so yesterday I did a video, which you guys should check out. It'll be linked right at the end of the video. So if you scroll to the end, you will be able to click right through to it. And it was a brand new, it was talking about the new year, and I showed you the astrology at the end of the video. So go check that out to understand what's going on. And after I finished that video, I went to my mailbox and look what I got. I was so excited to finally receive this. I ordered this ring I ordered this ring a while ago. Maybe, why is it not focusing? Come on, camera. Wake up. I know it's early. So I ordered this ring a while ago, and that's so strange. It's not focusing. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Hold on one sec. But I ordered this ring a while ago, and let me explain the significance of it, because when it arrived, I was actually really, really happy and stoked to see it. Focus is on. Okay, so let's see. Wake up, camera. Anyway, so weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, it woke up. So I ordered this ring a while ago. It's just a silver ring with an anchor. But if you know, in Hinduism, and I think it's more Sikh, this is the sign of Dharma. So this is the sign of the Eightfold Path, and this is the sign of the spiritual way forward. So when I found this ring online, and automatically, I found it a year ago, and automatically it meant a lot to me. And I was like, really taken by it, because I'm a person who really believes in living their Dharma. Like, I will sacrifice a job in order to live, I will take the job that I need to do to help people. And I don't mean to be pretentious about that, but I really do believe in living your Dharma. And so when I found this, I was like, okay, this is my ring. And I ordered it, and it came yesterday. And then I had a bunch of wonderful messages, and I had a bunch of wonderful insights about how things are going to improve drastically. And maybe we can talk about that at the end of the video. So I'll hold on to that story later. I just wanted to show you my ring, because I'm going to wear it every day now, because it's my Dharma ring. And if you're wondering what Dharma is, it's the North Node in astrology. It represents the path in which you're supposed to go, the path in which your soul is supposed to develop. It's the spiritual way forward. So that's kind of what I'm about. So I was really, really touched when it finally arrived. It actually arrived when I was at an emotional low, and I was really frustrated with everything. And it was like, okay, now's my sign. Now's my time. I feel better. So it really helped. So why don't we get into the reading? I have two decks. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot and the Morgan Greer, and I have my little chest, so we'll pull a card for everybody. And today's reading is what is beginning for the next year, because it's Aries season. I can't do the single readings right now. Once I'm in a week, everything's going to be back to normal, but for now, let's just be okay with what we're given, okay with what I can do, and do as much as I can within the confines of what I'm restricted to. So this is the way forward. This is the beginning for your sign for the next year, and let's just begin right away, okay? So first sign we're going to do today is Virgo. Hey Virgos, we went first. Look at this. Virgo first. Okay. You know I like that. Okay. Okay, Virgo's first. Let's get your, and I'm going to do 5 cards each, and go quickly but not too quickly, okay? Because it is the Aries season video. Okay, Virgo, what is beginning for you guys, sweethearts? Let's see. What is beginning for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have the Death card here. Ooh. And then we have, let's see, we have the 6 of Pentacles, Virgo, which is Moon and Taurus. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio and Taurus are opposite signs. And so we have 7 of Swords, Moon and Aquarius. Moon is in Aquarius right now, actually, so that's going to come up a lot today. Let's see if we can fit 5 cards. You guys want 5 cards each? And then we have the Sun, Virgo. That's good. Okay. And then the 7 of Wands. Okay. You're beginning something new, Virgo, for sure. So you're beginning something new. You're going in a new path. You're leaving something behind or have left it already. There's going to be kind of compensation for what you are doing. So there will be like a moment in which like the finances are going to be in some way made fair between everybody who's involved. But you're definitely moving forward and away from a situation, and thank you for the comment, Being. That's nice. Yeah, I'll put out more content soon. So it's just because of this crazy time we're going through, and I have more to say about that at the end, so go to the end of the video, and I'll click through yesterday's video at the end also, so you guys can see I talked about it more there. So we have 7 of Swords next. So there's definitely getting out of the way of something. You know, you're moving out of the way of something, you're moving somewhere forward, you're very happy about it, and the outcome's going to be positive. You have the Sun here. And then there's the 7 of Wands, which to me signifies that you're kind of going in a new direction. You're going up against new energies, you're going up against new experiences in your life, Virgo. Let's take a look at the Morgan Greer. So we have the 6 of Wands. So you have in some way held a moral victory. It's like you stood up against something you had been up against, Virgo. I'm still talking about the 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. So it was almost like you weren't meant to stand your ground in the way you had, Virgo, but you had. And while you were standing your ground in the way you had in some way persevered through things. Okay, so the next card is the Empress, and you're really being genuine about your circumstances. There's a real kind of like, you're not being unfair to everybody, but you're really in your own power, Virgo, and you're going in the direction that you want to go, just proudly, fully, fair to everyone around you, that kind of thing. You find out some new information which really supports the fact you want to get out of a situation. You want to get out of a situation. You want to go in a different direction. You definitely want to break your path. And I think that your happiness is there, but there's still things before you. With this new situation, with this new direction you've gone, there will be new challenges and new opportunities before you. So get ready for it, Virgo. It's not going to be a passive time. One of the main things is that you're going to be trying to find new allies and new friends in this new environment. So get ready for it. I think it's a really happy time, but also you will really need to find the right people to help and support you, and that know that you can support them as well. So I think this new place, new life you're going towards is going to be reestablishing new social connections and new friendships. Let's pick a focus card from the chest. Who remembers the chest, everybody? Okay, so here's our card. So we have, don't mind that it's upside down, the crown chakra. So whatever's leading you, Virgo, you're definitely going in some kind of new direction. You're definitely going in some type of new path, and I think that you're being guided by a higher truth. So if things don't make sense right now, they will in the future, and don't get too frustrated with needing to know everything right away or right now. Okay, so that's Virgo. Let's take a look at the next sign. The next sign today is, so remember, this is what is beginning. Scorpio's next. I told you Scorpios follow Virgos around. Little Scorpianas. Let's see. The camera's still waking up. It hasn't had its coffee yet. All right, let's do this. Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio, we're doing 5 cards each and a bonus card for focus. And at the end, I've decided I'm going to do a mini pick a card reading for all the bonus cards that I picked today. So you want to stick around for that, okay? And then we'll have a little talk at the end too. It's important to touch base. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, Scorpios. We have the Devil. I hope you guys can hear it's all business with me today. I wasn't going to do a reading, but it's Aries season. So the Devil, okay, that can be the sign of Capricorn. And then we have the Empress, which is Venus. Mother, wife, something kind of beautiful. Yeah, I love these cards. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. We have to just give up on my camera. It's not waking up yet. The sun has just risen, you know. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio, there's something that's stopping someone to get through to their princess. There's something that's really holding someone back, and they're disappointed in the fact that the time's not changing. I think somebody has been very permissive of the environment around them. This is actually touching base on what I want to talk to you guys about at the end. Something is being permissive in hopes that a different situation will come out, but there's not enough force to change the situation at this time. So what it looks like to me, that there's something that someone truly wants. Someone wants to be with someone else. However, they're not putting in a lot of effort in order to get there. And so the outcomes that they're seeking, they're constantly falling short in terms of effort to achieve. So it could be you that's being too passive, or it could be the other person who you're waiting for. If you're the Empress and you're waiting for someone to come around, they're the person who's too passive. Someone is way too passive in the situation. They're being held back by forces that are sort of not real, Scorpio. And there's disappointment that's coming out of that, because you had hoped that things would come together. Maybe you even believed some kind of narrative, some kind of storyline that, you know, you kind of imagined that things can be different, or that things would work out different had you know, you would be permissive, or someone, I'll tell you guys very clearly because I get it clearly. So someone is being permissive of an environment that is restrictive. You can't go there, you can't do that kind of thing. And the person who's being permissive, the person who's being a beta, is constantly thinking that in the future something's going to work out. So instead of being assertive, they're allowing the situation to kind of roll over on them by promising themselves that in the future sometime they will get the outcome they want. So there's genuine feelings there, but they're not being assertive enough. They're being a beta, and they're risking the future. They're kind of gambling with the future for the current circumstances. And they continue to do so, actually. They keep on looking towards that future that seems to never come. Now, who am I to say that that's not the right strategy? But I think that already it feels like the promises and the justifications that were made are not coming together in the way that somebody imagined them to be, and so they're still creating for themselves. It really feels, I'm a very assertive person, so I'm like screw no, like do something about it, but I don't know. It really feels like somebody's allowing a situation to roll over on them. And then we have the Gemini card, the Lovers. This really involves a loving situation. This involves a situation that concerns the heart. And we have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. It's the staying away from trouble. Staying away from trouble can be a very toxic thing, because sometimes it leaves trouble in the hands of others. And there's new opportunities, new emotions around you while you stay away from trouble, or somebody's staying away from trouble in respect to you. The Seven of Swords, getting away from problems. I have a real feeling that somebody is really, they would rather be comfortable than follow their heart. And like, as a person who's extremely assertive, I'm like, heck no. I was just telling you guys about Dharma in the beginning of the video. Like, I do crazy things just because I believe I should, you know. I'll risk my life. I'll risk everything to do what I think is the right path. And then you have the Hierophant. So I have a feeling that you're waiting for some kind of outcome, and you're gambling with your life, or somebody's gambling with their relationship with you. And I think that there is some kind of lesson at the end of all this. There is some kind of outcome, connection to a community, possibly a marriage. But I have a feeling that the marriage may be, how do you say this? Like it might be a substitution for what was supposed to be, because somebody wasn't assertive enough. So this is a bit of a warning reading, actually, what is beginning. And by the way, the moon is in Aquarius, and Mars is almost conjunct Pluto, and it is conjunct Jupiter, so these are big messages. We have the Fool. So this reading is really telling me to tell you to, if you're the one who's being passive, Scorpio, then you should be the one who's assertive. And if the other person is being passive towards you, then really consider what they are doing as not something that's like sympathetic. It's something that is essentially, they're being a coward, right? Somebody's being a coward with regard to you. It's just cowardice. And there is a new beginning, maybe for you or maybe for them. And it's taking away for what could have been, unless action is taken right now. So somebody needs to take action now in order to change the situation so that the right people are together. The Empress is waiting. You know, cowardice. That's what it seems like to me. Somebody's being a coward. Okay, so that's what is beginning. Aries season this year, it's a little bit of a warning, you know. Scorpio again. Sag. Okay, hi Sag. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see your message, Sag. So we have 5 cards for each. Yeah, he's a coward, Sag. You have the 7 of Cups. Daydreams and decisions. Many different things on the horizon. Wondering about what to do. Page of Pentacles, you're choosing a path, or you're dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits in Earth as well. The next message is the 6 of Swords. Moving on. Sag is definitely going in some kind of direction. You're moving forward in some direction with regard to, you have different opportunities in front of you right now, Sag, and you're choosing one that is better than the others. Knight of Wands. I think that the person or the direction you choose will change. So you choose a direction that's solid, and that's great, Sag. But when you get there, you'll realize it's not as solid as you thought, and you will find another solution. So it's like you decide to move to New York, for example, right? So you've decided to move to New York because you have a job opportunity. I'm just giving you an example. You get there, the job opportunity is not what you thought, but you will find another opportunity in New York that is going to be suitable. So the thing that gets you there is not going to be the thing that sticks, but the thing that sticks is going to be solid. So don't worry about making the choice. I just think that there's going to be a change with regard to your circumstance. Here is the next message, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it probably has to do with work. It has to do with work and opportunities at work, Sag. And then we have the Death card. which is the decision to change and the decision to cut out all the other things that you're considering. So focusing on one thing instead of other things right now. The next message is the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment of wishes. You feel on top of the world as you're making the change. Once you settle on a decision amid all the different options you have, you will be very excited and you will move forward in a very excited way. And then we have the Nine of Swords. It definitely seems like something's not true about the situation. Somebody's going to dip on you. Somebody's not going to be what they offer. If it's in a relationship, a job opportunity, something is not going to work out in the way that you had thought, but that's okay, because once you are where you're supposed to be, then you're going to be making new choices, and those things are going to bring you a lot of opportunity, Sag. So do you guys understand what I mean? Like, you make a choice to be one way. I can't show you guys this card because it's the Nine of Wands, but it's the adult deck, so I'm going to put it back because we can't use this one on YouTube, but it was the Nine of Wands. So you're going to be, okay, so what I'm saying is that you're definitely going somewhere towards something, but when you show up where you're going, it's going to be different than what you thought, and it's not going to pan out. But then you're going to think about it and you're going to find something better, so that you should still go pursue that, because once you're there, you will make a new change, new direction. Here's your focus card. We have the Nine of Cups. You are getting your wish. That came through really strong, Sag. So I'm going to save this card for the end, and we'll do a little pick a card for it with it. But you're still getting what you want, Sag. It's just not what you thought. Okay, so you will be very much surprised by what you get in this situation. It's going to be good, though. Let's see the next message. We have Libra. Hi, Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at your cards. So what is beginning, Libra? Let's have a look and see. I do 5 cards right now. We have the Ten of Swords. No bueno, Libra. Some situation has reached its end. You're not on the same footing with someone. It's over. It's fine. It's fine. It can be over. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, Libra. And I have a feeling that you're going to take what you have and go with that. So you're going to take your money, you're going to just pull your circumstances and focus on your own thing. I think that you had maybe been considering some kind of collaboration or working with others, but I think that you're turning back in towards what you're doing for yourself. I think that you're going to be very much shifting focus away from the idea you'll be working with someone else or, you know, doing something with someone else. You're going to focus on your own things and make plans moving forward, hoping to find someone in a better situation that's appropriate than the one you're leaving now. So, and I think that's a smart move. It feels very solid for you. And then we have the Four of Swords. So you can chill out, Libra. So what you had planned is not happening, but you are using your skills and you're kind of putting energy into yourself, and then you're making a plan moving forward and waiting for the opportunity that you want to move forward, which is great. You have to kind of go with the flow on things. Some things don't work out. There's better times ahead. No time to waste. Be happy that you're leaving a situation in good enough standing that you don't have to be so concerned about the other things. You know, you've all left a situation where there wasn't that many options moving forward. You didn't have enough money. You didn't have enough friends. Whatever was going on, sometimes we find ourselves in situations like that, but this isn't it. This is a situation in which you have a lot of resources and you're just meant to refocus on good times ahead, you know, where to use your energy wisely. Yeah, a real disconnect with someone or something. It's a complete, like, you thought they were one way, but they're another. Their mentality showed through. It was just not your type of situation, and you pulled back, and that's the right thing to do. Definitely pulling back, Libra, from the situation and moving on. But the Six of Swords is all about like moving on safely by focusing on yourself, you know, just moving past situations, moving away. King of Wands next. So I think you'll learn a lot from this situation, and moving forward, you will have more insights about what's right for you and what's not. It's really about that kind of energy. And then we have the Ace of Rods, which this is signifying that you will definitely find a better solution. You will definitely find a better situation for yourself, and just get out of there, go where you're going, and everything's going to be okay. Okay, let's take a look at, I had pineapple, sorry. Let's get another card going for Libra. Hold on. I want to get a card going for Libra as a focus card. There we go. We have the Eight of Rods, success and growth. Mercury in Sagittarius. I'll use these cards at the end for pick a card, so stay tuned. But moving forward in some kind of new direction, Libra, encouraging words. This is the good time for you to get away from it. And frankly, it didn't work out because where it started, it was a low vibration kind of situation. And now that you're higher vibration, you don't necessarily align with it so well anymore. And so it broke away really easily. It wasn't something that stuck around in a very persistent way in your life. Okay, so here is the next sign. What is beginning for Pisces? Let's take a look. Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's going on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see the cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's beginning for Pisces? We have the Two of Cups. So Pisces in love, feeling the love, feeling connection. Sorry about my autofocus. It hasn't had caffeine yet this morning. Let's take a look at the next cards. We have the Hanged Man. So spending time with people, waiting for a situation to resolve. Come on, you have lots of light. Okay, so waiting for a situation to resolve, waiting on a situation to end. You're surrounded by good people and you're just waiting. You're waiting and then there's some kind of news. So you're waiting for a situation to end. Some kind of news comes through. 3 cards fell out. Let's honor them. And we have the Death card. There's going to be a change, Scorpio energy. 6 of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. And the 7 of Swords, which is Moon in Aquarius. So there's a change moving forward. I think that there's going to be a very fast change that comes for you, Pisces, and someone is going to give a lot. And then also regarding giving and taking, I think that there's going to be some kind of situation where somebody tries to get out of their own way to go, like, it looks like something changes very quick around you, Pisces, and in a situation in which there's a reciprocal situation, like giving and taking, it suddenly changes. A situation in which you were taking and giving with someone else suddenly changes and they're gone, or you're gone, or you leave. You maybe find out some information, it comes to an abrupt end, and the alliance that you have comes to an end. Page of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, around a close friendship around you, some kind of camaraderie, a like-minded friend, a friend who understands your circumstances. And then we have the Magician. So you have a lot of energy behind you at this time, Pisces. And this really lasts for the next year. This is the Aries Happy New Year kind of season video. So you have a lot of energy before you, but the problem is that you're not in an environment that is capable of absorbing whatever you're putting out there. So there's blockages to you using your energy, and it can be quite frustrating, I assume. But I think you're about to receive some kind of information. The information you're going to receive is going to empower you to get away from the way that you have been approaching situations up until now. So it's like you get some kind of information and you kind of rise above and go forward and move ahead. the Four of Cups next. And so there's definitely things coming to you that are allowing you to resolve whatever is holding you back. And then we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Your bubble's been burst, Pisces, in a big way. And I think your bubble is the thing that was holding you back. And so you will definitely have some kind of clarity or transparency piece that comes into the situation that helps you rise up or helps you to overcome the situation that has been holding you back. And in some way, it's either somebody's leaving or you're leaving. Somebody is leaving a relationship in which you were sharing, giving, and taking, and like there's one energy that's not necessarily giving and taking in equal amounts anymore. The clarity card is the new relationship, the Ace of Cups. So new things will come out of it. It feels very much like Pisces is stuck. You were stuck in a situation that wasn't working for you anymore. And once all this happens, you will have new relationships and new connections that you can build from. I'm going to use that card at the end for a pick a card for everyone, so stay tuned for that. And if you're doing time caps, just include that in there. Okay. Okay, Libra. Woohoo! Sorry. Libra, Pisces, Virgo. We've done all these guys. Sag, we've done. How many have we done? Have you only done 4 or 5? 5. Miss Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at your cards. So this is what is beginning with Aries season. What is beginning for the new year, astrological new year. It's springtime right now, and things are changing. Let's take a look at your cards, okay? Let's see. The first message is the Ten of Swords, Cancer. So definitely, again, a lot of people are putting some beliefs they've had in the past to an end. It's like you thought something and it's not what you thought, and that's over now. Now that you see it for what it is, it's over. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, and that means that, again, it's like, you know, giving gifts before you leave, or giving someone something before you leave. There's this real energy of, you know, paying someone their fair share, or settling your debts. There's definitely that kind of energy here. Then we have the Two of Wands, and so I think that you finalize a situation completely. Your mind is resolved about the situation, Cancer, and you settle your debts, or they settle their debts with you, and you begin to look forward in some kind of new direction. You look forward to new opportunities and new circumstances. And in fact, I think that's going to be a great growth potential for you, Cancer. Great growth potential, you know, transformation. You will become more of yourself now. And then we have the Moon, which is Pisces. But the Moon rules Cancer in astrology. So I think that you're going into uncharted territory for yourself, things you've never done before, you're pursuing now. And you're coming out of your safety. You know, you're coming out of the safety of your home, you're coming out of the safety of your circumstances, and you're going into the wide world to test the water, so to speak. You're going in a new direction where you're going to prove yourself, and you are going to in some way grow more than ever. But the creepy part about it, or the intense part about it, is that you are going, it's unprecedented for you. So you've never been there, you've never done that, you've never experienced those things, and that's the kind of energy you're stepping into, the unknown, Cancer. You're swimming out into the unknown. It's kind of exciting, actually. And then we have the Four of Swords. So it's been a quiet ending to a situation. It's not like, you know, there was no drama. It was just one door closed and another one opened. Two of Pentacles, you've been working really hard to finalize a situation fairly and with equitably. The next message is the Hanged Man. This is, everybody's going to be getting this card right now, everyone and their mother. So there are delays in everything. So be very patient with things getting in our way. things getting in the way of what we wanted. But remember that that is coming. It's like a very slow moving thing, like a, I don't know, just something very slow, like a big boulder rolling down the hill. I can't think of like, or a slow, I want to say tsunami, but I don't want to, that's too triggering, right? Like something very slow is moving forward, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. A slow cloud floating over the horizon. It's just slowly moving and it's coming in. Something beautiful though, and something great. Your new beginning, your new life. And then we have the Death card. Once you start really feeling what you're going to be creating, this is Scorpio, everything from the past you're going to find closure for. So in other words, Cancer, just be very slow with this energy, and wherever you're going is quite exciting. It's going to be quite beautiful, and it's going to be a whole new life. It's really giving me the vibes of like the never-ending story, but without the darkness of it. It's all about like the new life is slowly rolling in towards you, Cancer, and everything from the past you're going to slowly find closure for. And justice, free karma, or reconciled karma. There's reconciled karma, closure from the past. You're going to be finding new things about your situation in the next coming months and even years. So a lot of the stuff that you're dealing with now, you're sort of not, you're still coming to terms with, you're still learning. Let's pick a card for you guys from the chest. So we have belief. Wow, so it's like a change in belief, Cancer. Really an end to who you were and a beginning to who you will be. And in this new beginning, you will be very creative. And it's like a whole new world for you, you know, this beautiful opportunity to express who you are. And the old way was done. You were just sitting there stewing in it. Like it wasn't anything anymore, you know? We all know this. Like we have like a while, a year, 2 years, 3 years in which we're kind of done with our environment and our interactions, and the way forward is clear, but it's kind of intimidating because you don't know where you're going. And then but it is where you need to go, because the end is, the past is over, you know? Okay. Aries, not to get dramatic, it's just the energy is very intense right now, and the moon is conjunct my moon right now, so I'm just very intense, but good, very good energy. And I have more things to tell you guys at the end about astrology that I'm really excited about. So astrology, and we want to do a pick a card with our bonus cards too. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Sorry, it was at first when I was doing the reading, I was like, the energy just sat on me. Suddenly everything got heavy. If you watch the beginning, I was like, boof. But now I feel much better. It's very intense energy. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in a great mood though. There's some really good things coming. Let's see the next message. I hope you are too. The strength card, Aries. My little firecrackers. My little crackers. We'll just call you guys the crackers. Okay. That's the best. Okay. So I love when I settle in on a nickname. It's like my little crackers. Okay, so we have the strength card, Leo, moving forward. Then we have the 5 of Cups. You know, how do you say this? You're going to tell someone something that they're not going to want to hear, you know? You're going to tell someone how you feel. You're going to tell someone the situation. You're resolved to do it. They're not, you know, it's a hard thing to tell. And you're going to have to wait in time for them to understand. So it's going to take time for them to comprehend where you're coming from and to really kind of come to terms with whatever it is that they are learning. But it is the right solution. It is the right direction, Aries. Very, very much. The right solution. And then we have the 2 of Wands. There's going to be, okay, so basically it's like either you're breaking up with someone, or you are telling someone that you're going to quit and move on to a new job, or maybe you're breaking away from a situation that's not working for you, and you're going towards a situation that the Sun is here and the Two of Wands, and you don't want to hurt someone, but you are resolved to do it. You know you're going to do it, and you know where you're going is the right place for you, Aries. So let's take a look at the second card. We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's been dead for you. Like the water is dead. There's nothing there. It's boring. It's no longer fun. And you still want to have that, how do you say, it's sentiment. It's like out of reverence and respect for the other person, you've kind of been like holding on, but it's really at your own detriment, right? And I have the Knight of Swords next, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And so essentially you have to pull the trigger on something, Aries. And because before you was really good things, the Two of Cups, the Sun, the Two of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So you have to, you're not yourself these days. You're living the life full of memories. You know, you're living in like memories. You're living in what was before, not what is now. And it's killing you. It's not good for you. And you're going forward in a direction in which you're going to be in the present moment, my little crackers. You're going to be so excited. You're going to be feeling the love. You're going to be feeling the presence of every moment. And you're going to be looking forward towards things that you want. Your card is the King of Cups comes back again. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So maybe it's not an ending, but just a delay. So maybe in some way it's a delay to certain situations, and you need to get back to yourself and live authentically and get away from the situation that's preventing that authenticity in your life. Okay? But there is, everybody's getting this. It's the Hanged Man, it's Neptune, and there's a reason for it. And until Mercury passes Neptune in a couple weeks, we're all going to get it over and over again. And it's astrological and it's news, right? We know there's delays. That's what self-isolating means. It's like you can't do what you want to do because you have to, in some way, wait. You have to wait for something to pass. But there's a bigger lesson in it all too, you know, for all of us. And there's going to be great blessings. You know, sometimes when you're a kid and your mom, this is what I'm going to talk about at the end, but let's talk about a little bit now so I can take a break. You know what, and it's relevant for Aries, but it's relevant for all you guys. You know when you want to go out and your mom's like, no, you have to, you know, you have to stay, and you feel like it's the worst thing that somebody could have done to you, and you're like, but Mom, why are you being such a cow man? Sorry, I grew up in the Simpsons era. why are you being such a cow man? And in reality, once you are grounded or whatever it is, you come to lessons. She takes you out of your own way, in other words. And so basically, she takes you out of your own way. A situation takes you out of your own way. And through that, it slows you down in the way you were going and makes you consider something else. So even though it's really inconvenient, Mom made you sit in your room instead of go out and play with your friends, you still have other things that are going to grow from that. So remember that. And for all of us in self-quarantine, for all of us in all self-isolation, just remember that, because California just had like a big mandate in which everybody's asked to stay home. Don't think of it as a loss. In this situation, look for the opportunity to grow, because it is a loss if you look at it as a loss and you don't grow from it. And in these circumstances, you guys will find things. It may not be the thing you wanted, but there are still other things to be had. So that's my little lesson. Sorry for the lecture, but it's really important to remember that it's this Neptune energy allows us to grow in directions we weren't growing in before. And maybe it's not as good as the direction you were growing before, but it's something, and you never know what it's going to lead to. It might lead to love, it might lead to children, it might lead to a new career. So just explore right now and use this uncomfortable situation to build something good, because something good will come out of it unexpectedly. I promise you that. Okay, so here is the next message. Scorpio, we've done. Scorpio now wants my energy that I've woken up. Leo's meow meow. Here's my little kittens. I want to talk to Leos now. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Let's take a look. Sticking up for yourself. My North Node is in Leo. So watch the beginning, but this is my new ring. This represents the North Node. It's like, yes, I'm going down the Leo path. Meow, meow. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm a Leo Virgo too, so hey girl, hey. Okay, so we have the Empress. Okay, so yeah, stepping into your own power. Other people are not understanding right away what you're doing, Leo, and that's okay. You know, you're doing your own thing. You're doing your hair a different way. You're doing your makeup a different way. You're doing all these different things now, and that's your prerogative. And I don't expect other people to necessarily, it's not like you have a huge opposition to what you're doing, but like, don't be afraid to let your freak flag fly. That's my favorite one. But like, don't be afraid to do your thing right now, Leo, and don't be looking for necessarily approval from people that know you when you're doing the complacent thing. Go do your thing and find new people. So we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So walking away from a situation, going the direction that you want. I have a feeling that many of your mothers are not approving of what you're doing, you know, and you're like, no, mom, I gotta go. I gotta do me, mom. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. It's not a huge rift between you and your mother, Leo. You're going to go and you're going to have to tough it out a little bit, because when you get there, it's not going to be necessarily like sugar cookies, you know. When you go do what you truly want, you're going to have to wait and see till people come in to meet you there. You know, you're the leader, so Leos are the leaders. And so Regulus is in Leo. Well, it's in Virgo now, but the point is that you are the leaders. Most adults are born with Regulus in Leo. And so that means Regulus is the fixed star of kings. No lie, it's a huge star. It's between Leo and Virgo. And like when you go, the lesson of Leo is when you go where you're supposed to go, Leo, nobody is supposed to be there because you're the first one. So don't second guess yourself when you go there, and don't ask other people should you go there and stuff, because they're not going to understand. Okay? And we have the Hanged Man. So you're going to have to kind of wait for things to catch up to be with your vision. You have to wait and for things to catch up. Listen, when I was in college, this was a long time ago, in the early 2000s, we were into reading tarot on the internet and stuff. But there was no video, and literally we would talk about video streaming in the early 2000s and saying, dude, you know, there was all those phone line things, and I didn't want to do them because I thought it was lame. And I was like, dude, I can't wait till we can have video streaming support for tarot card. Like, this was a part of my life for 20 years, even before, you know, the internet caught up. So Leo, wherever you're going, you're going to have to wait and see, because the leader goes there. They see it first, and then they wait for everybody to come in. That is the goal, Leo. So they're not going to get what you're doing, but if you feel like that's your path, then you should go for it, man. King of Wands. Yeah, you're making a boss move, Leo. High five to you on that. Take a chance. Trust your vision. Trust you're a good-hearted person. Trust your vision. Know where you're going, you know? And like, it's not going to ruin your relationships, Leo. That's the other part. So we have the Death card. Okay. Scorpio energy. Yeah, it's like somebody's not going to get what you're doing. They're just not going to understand. I'm telling you. And then you have the Nine of Cups, but you're going to feel so good doing it. So whatever expression of what you want to do, you're doing, just go. And then you're going to have to learn it a bit more, which is great. Because learning is good. So you're going to learn something new. You're going to refine your skills. You're going to build out something. And there is going to be a lot of doubt. Like, did I make the right choice? Did I go in the right direction? And that's not a bad thing, you know? Trust yourself. That's the big thing. And we have Ganesha. Courage. Yes, Leo. Courage. And we have the Leo there. Look at this. Oh my God. Blessings. Okay, so We have courage, Ganesha, who's the lord of protecting you through obstacles. And he's with a Leo right now. So if that's not an omen, if you're wanting to start something, Leo, and you're wondering whether this is the direction for you, if this is not an omen, then I don't know what is. So you guys are brave, and so go with that bravery in the face of uncertainty, you know? And uncertainty is a good thing. It means that there's opportunity there. Because if something's so comfortable and set up for you, that means it's saturated. You don't want to go, you know? You don't want to go. The profit in something that everybody knows is never high, right? You don't want to be in the pack. You want to be the leader of the lions. Meow, meow, Leos. Okay, so let's see. Scorpios. I kind of want to do Scorpio again and Virgo because the energy was so intense for them, but we'll honor it. So we have Gemini next. Did I do Gemini already? No, I don't think I did. I love Geminis. Can I just say I love Geminis? Can I just say that? Especially Gemini moons. Oh my gosh. You guys are the best. So funny. My friend has a Gemini moon, and she's like, oh, she's married. She's a Scorpio with a Gemini moon, and then she's married to an Aquarius. And she's like, her jokes, like we were talking about jokes, it's like Gemini's sense of humor. It's like you have the funny bone, and you have to know that other people don't get it because you have enough like space emotionally. And this is sun, moon, rising. You have enough space emotionally to have a great sense of humor. And it's like not everyone gets it, and people get too like caught up in the emotions to really get it. So you have the Seven of Swords. Today Moon is in Aquarius while I read this, so everybody's getting this because Moon in Aquarius rules this card. So getting away from something, Gemini. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Secondary transits in water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. How do you say, you get to a situation, Gemini, in which your needs are being met. That's the primary operand or operative focus of your current situation. Get out of whatever situations you've been in and make sure that you're good. Make sure that the things you need are there. And I think that that's the primary focus. Then we have the Seven of Wands. And so you're going forward in some kind of direction. The Seven of Wands, breakthrough moment, sticking up for yourself. How do you say? Yeah, just relax and wait for things to come through. This is about like, okay, they're freaking you out in the outside world, so you go home where you're comfortable and you just wait out the situation and you assert what you want and you just wait for your time to move forward. It's not a big deal energy. It's a really low energy. It's not low like low vibration. I mean, it's like not very intense. And then you have the Emperor. So you're going to defend yourself to the masculine energy in your life, either your father, your husband, you know, your brother, your partner, whatever it is. And I think that you leave a situation that you don't like being in. You leave it, you say, it's not good for me, I'm going. And a lot of people are doing that. Did you guys notice all the signs are getting like, get out of the bad circumstances, wait for the good is coming, don't get too tied up in that feeling, you know? And so you sit back and you wait. And then in some of you are going to face judgment or criticism from masculine energy in your life that's going to be like, wait a minute, Gemini, what are you doing? Again, that's none of their business, you know? It's none of their business what's good for you, and it's none of their business to ask any of this stuff. The next message is the King of Wands. Somebody gave you insight. Somebody's conduct made you very aware of where you stand with things. You saw them kind of, you know, being a certain way, and you saw them being a certain way. You saw the direction that they were going in. Something was off-putting even. You were like, no, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Then we have the page of Knight of Wands. And I think that you even abruptly left a situation. You walked off the job, you said goodbye to someone abruptly, and you feel good about it. Good. You feel good about it. That's the like low attachment of Gemini energy. It's like you're really in that, like, it's kind of looking around and being like, no, I'm not going to be a part of this. There's something about this that doesn't resonate with who I am at all. You know, it's like, do you have deal breakers, you guys? Like, I have deal breakers. So if a man I'm dating or I'm interested in smokes, deal breaker. I walk off the job. I don't stick around. I'm not going to be around a smoker. You know, we all have these, and it might not be something like, but I think it feels like a behavior thing. Like somebody's behavior is a deal breaker. You know, you have the sun moving. It's going to be a good change. And you're going to have to, in some way, prove it to someone else. Somebody has the audacity to question your moral judgment. Like, screw them. And then we have, yeah, bringing in confusion. You're good with your decision, and they're like, why are you doing that? And you're like, why is it any of your business, daddy? You know, like, okay, so this is a random card, but this is your card, Gemini. Maybe this will speak to you guys. This is a spirit energy card. Have this. It's kind of awesome. Maybe this is like spirit. Maybe this spirit is with you and saying, like, you know, Gemini, you're going in the path that you need to go. We'll save this for the pick a card at the end. Very clearly it's saying, like, leave Gemini alone. And Gemini's like, you know, when they go like this, like, no. Like, why do you dare to ask? Geminis are cordial, so you always find yourself, like, people ask, like, when you're nice, people ask you, like, overstep your boundaries a lot. And it's like, why the heck are you asking me that? That's none of your business, right? So it's like the audacity of people. But it's like, it's not that all people are bad. I hate when people say, oh, like, people are this way or that. It's like some people are that way. And those that do, they have the loudest mouths, you know? So it's not that all people have this kind of quality to stick their nose in other people's business. It's just those who do, they sort of stand out more because they do it, right? So you got to keep going and do you, boo-boo. Okay, Sag, we've done. Hi, Jim. Aquarius next. Okay, so the first, when I set down the die at the beginning, this came up first, Aquarius, okay? So I don't know what that means, but it's an Aquarian moon I'm reading under, so that's important. Let's take a look at your cards. I want to do Virgo and Scorpio again, man, because the energy at the beginning was so heavy. I was like, doof. So now it's like, I want to do it again, but I don't want it because I'll piss people. I'll do it again at the end. Screw it. I'm the boss. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I feel like Aquarians are sitting pretty. I feel like Aquarians are sitting pretty, and I feel like it is what it is. Like, you are in your environment. Essentially, Aquarians have put themselves, by making certain choices, to be where they're supposed to be. So it's like they've made certain choices to be where they're supposed to be, and no one understood what you were doing, Aquarius, while you were setting it up, and now they're wondering why you are where you are. But you've made the choices you needed to make, frankly. You have. And then we have the Devil. Yeah, that's all the people doubting you. It's like, you've made all these choices, Aquarius, to, like, you know, you made the choices that were like, well, I know it's so funny because one of the people in chat said, do what feels right. And okay, I'm back. Hey, so good. Okay, are we good? We're good. Hold on, I just got to fix this stuff and then we're rolling. So the internet got whack because, you know, it's Canada and people in Canada like to sabotage others. So anyway, but that gave me an opportunity to think, to describe to you what's going on, which is essentially that there's definitely this energy here of you went through a maze of different options and decisions. And as you went through a maze of different options and decisions, how do you say this? You went through a maze of options and decisions that got you into a place that you are now. And there are other people that are not, and now people are questioning why you are where you are, because they're kind of like, they don't get how you got there. You don't get the logic, but they're the ones who were questioning why you got what you got, you know? And then you have the High Priestess, and you understand your intuition on a deeper level, Aquarius. So there you understand your circumstances on a more profound level. It's a, you know, and then you have the Four of Cups. And so that represents that. I think that in this new space, you will find new opportunities, Aquarius, that are going to be offered up to you. So in this space, you will find new opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. And the people from the past, that's none of their business. And they're going to be great. I have a feeling Aquarius is in such high energy right now. And especially since Saturn is moving today, Saturn's moving into your sign. Hey girl, hey, we'll do something about that tomorrow. But then Mars is moving into your sign. You have a lot going on, Aquarius. So be aware of that, you know. So yeah, there's a really positive energy with Aquarius. Let's see more clarifying energy. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, you had to, like, again, the air signs really letting people down, you know, in some way by making choices that are right for them. But it's none of their business what's right for you. And you're reaping the benefits. It's like great success. You've made and like as an Aquarian moon, I feel this viscerally. For the last 3 months, I've been making choices and I've been doing like, why am I freaking choosing this? Like I was asking myself, like, why am I choosing this direction? And people around me were like, what are you doing? But like having made those choices, now I know that I was on the right path. You see? So that's the energy you guys have gone through. Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. So now that things are kind of falling into place a little bit for you, then you understand where things are coming from. Then we have the Two of Rods. And so I think that you're about to start receiving a lot of the positive consequences from the choices you have made, Aquarius, frankly. You're going to be making those, you know, really good. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and then it's going to be down to business. Oh yeah, down to business, very serious. And your positive card is the Ten of Cups, entering a period of peace and contentment, supportive family, great friends, a special love relationship, commitments made and kept, joy and happiness, forgiveness and reconciliation. You have the material possessions you need, purchase of a home, Aquarius, big baller coming through, big baller energy. It's like you're tough. I like Aquarian toughness. And I think love is really high for you guys right now. Many of you guys, lots of opportunities in love this season, just right now. Really good energy. Just be tough, Aquarius. No joke. No, you know, no apologies needed. This is the way that it is, you know? So it's a powerful, powerful transit. Okay, so now let's see. Next sign. Gemini. Leo. We've done Leos, yes? Okay. Libra. Hey, I did Libra. I love Libra so much, though. Where's Libra energy? Yeah, I did do Libra. Who's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I have 2 more, and then Virgo and Scorpio again, because the energy was messed up. Taurus and Capricorn. Thanks, Knitting Yogi. You're awesome. By the way, all my mods, I've asked YouTube to give you guys free memberships. So we'll see if they grant that. Of course, it's been impacted by everything else, but So we have Capricorn. So thank you for your guys' help. When I have access to free memberships, my mods will get free memberships for helping out. So that's going to be a nice way to compensate you guys. Capricorn energy. Intense couple days, huh, guys? Capricorn. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you're not even that far in. I'm still going to do Capricorn. I'm still going to do Taurus. I'm going to do Virgo and Scorpio again. Then we're going to do a pick a card from these cards. And then we are going to have a talk. So there's still a lot left today. So I hope you guys are stoked. Thanks, Franny. I like when you guys support me through membership. It helps a lot. Yeah. Okay, so Capricorn, we have the Four of Swords chilling out. Because with everything that's changing, it's taking a hit on, you know, how much I make. I haven't been selling as many consultations, all that kind of stuff. So it's of course, you know, thank you for your support, members. Capricorn, resting, you know, resting is the main thing. Rest, chill out, relax. Then you have the Six of Pentacles, moon in Taurus. When's the moon moving into Taurus? Something good's going to happen. It's like in every single reading, moon in Taurus, generosity, kindness. I really believe that this is going to teach people to be nicer to others. You know, I believe that we're waking up to the plight of others. I think a lot of people are thinking about what's going on for other people. Ace of Rods. It's coming in for you. I think that something that you did nice for someone else, Capricorn, is coming in for you now. So you were generous to someone, so now you're going to get some generosity. And you need to just sit back and it's coming towards you. Generosity, money, reciprocity for the energy you've put in. There's a new opportunity coming through for the efforts that you have put out. So whatever you've been working on a lot, there's reciprocal energy. There's energy that's being given back now. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And that's when you're going to be moving forward. That's when you're going to be going forward in the direction that you're meant to go. Okay? So Capricorn, it's really a relaxing energy here. It's saying that whatever you have been working towards, you're going to get the payback now back for the energy that you've put out there. And when you receive it, there will be a new beginning. And with that new beginning, you will move forward towards the next journey, the next experience. Four of Pentacles here. So you have what you need for yourself and you chill out, you know, you chill out and relax and just wait for things to come through for you. The Five of Wands, somebody had been really struggling whether or not to give back to you or not. They've been on the fence about it. They've been toiling about it, feeling unsure about it. And then there's the Eight of Swords. I think this new beginning, you don't see it coming because it's being given towards you from someone else, So it's like a solution to a problem. It's like, you know, you're waiting for I don't know, visa, and you need someone to write you a letter of reference so that you can get the visa or something like that. And so that thing comes through finally. Whatever you've been waiting for, that checkbox to kind of finalize something, you're getting it now. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is Mercury in Virgo, loyalty going forward. Everything is as it should be for Capricorn. Everything's on point. And then we have the Capricorn energy, the Mr. Devil here in the house. It's going to be on like Capricorn. You guys don't know my joke. If you don't know my joke, it's on like Donkey Kong. It's going to be on like Capricorn now. So I feel like once you're waiting for something to come through, and when it comes through, it's going to be just like, boom, you go for it. And you seize the day, carpe diem. It's going to be no joke. Seven of Pentacles, you're playing the long game, Capricorn. Ooh, the long game for Capricorn with good outcomes in your path. you're moving forward towards some kind of direction. It's a big boss move. I like Capricorn energy. I like me like a tough, strong Capricorn, you know, getting things done, you know, accomplishing things. I'm like, hey Capricorn, I'm here for it. I am. It's good. You're sitting back. Look at you chilling. You're like chilling like a villain here to the side. Everything's going to fall in place, Capricorn. And everything you've set out to do, you're accomplishing. Because you're such a bad Capricorn. No cap. Okay, so last but not least, Taurus. My sweet little petunias. My sweet little petunias. Let's see. So you can see. Let's see. There we go. Taurus energy next. And wait till the end. Yeah, we're going to hang out for a minute still. Today's reading is kind of long. Sorry. And we're going to have a pick a card at the end with all these cards I collected for all the other signs. Taurus, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's take a look at your cards. Oh, Virgo and Scorpio I'll do on Tarot Talk after. So if you guys want to go check that out, because I don't want it in this reading. All my overflow readings are on Tarot Talk. So come join me there after. We'll do a Tarot Talk for Virgo and Scorpio. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so this is the fascist dictatorship of Veroosh, the Virgo. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. I think, remember the energies coming through again for Taurus with regard to making a decision about what you want and going forward. So with this decision, like you've been waiting for confirmation on what you're going to do, Taurus. And then once you make a confirmation, you are going forward. You are going forward towards some kind of outcome. And when you know the direction you're going, Taurus, it's going to be very intense and very fast. Capricorn energy. So the last 3 days, March 17th, 18th, and 19th, set you on some kind of trajectory. And now you're going to see it through. Now you're going to follow your path. And it's going to happen very, very fast now. We have the Knight of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, secondary transits in water as well, in air, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I think that you're emotionally adjusting to the decision you've made, Taurus, and you're going towards something that you feel very empowered towards. It's an emotional, like, I want this, I love this, this is what I want. Follow your heart, Taurus, it's saying. And then we have the Moon. Great deep feelings. You have, I've felt this from before. That's why I called you the Petunia, because I was like, oh, the feelings are so sweet for Taurus right now. So you have this way that you're moving forward, and you are like so emotionally motivated to go in that direction. You love it so much. It's like you're coming to terms with, you thought of it on the practical level, Taurus, and now your heart is aligning with it. And now it's like your heart is like, finally you get what you want and you're going for it. And then we have the Hermit card, which is the card of Virgo. You're going to go on a solitary journey towards that which you want, or that person you want. I have a feeling that for many of you, this is a decision to accept someone into your life. It feels very much like you've practically thought about a situation, and now you're rejoicing in the fact that you love this person, and that's the direction you're going to go. It's a very, very strong energy of love. It's a very, very strong energy of being in love, you know, that kind of situation. Next messages is, we have the Ten of Rods. Okay. So carrying a heavy burden, it was a lot of different things to come to terms with. This person or situation may have been different than who you are in life. This situation may have been somehow didn't fit who you were or who you thought you were, Taurus. And yeah, and you're going forward. And then you have the Death card, which is Scorpio, which means that in some way you are you're just no longer acceding to this situation. You're no longer, the things that stopped you, all the barriers you had thought, like, this person's different than me, we come from different places, we come from different backgrounds. It doesn't work. You're seeing beyond like those limiting thoughts and beliefs, and now you are seeing towards like the hope. You're seeing like, oh, this is, and it feels really exciting because once you've realized that that's your decision, your heart feels like it's in the right place. Then we have the Gemini card, which is the card of, yeah, falling in love. You know, you're choosing the path of falling in love, Taurus. And then you have the King of Wands. Somebody could have said something about this situation or this person that was discouraging, right? So somebody said something that was discouraging, someone said something that made you question your own decisions, Taurus, and that's unfortunate. They may have been a fire sign. And then the Queen of Wands, oh, she's beautiful, or he's beautiful. Whoever you're going after, you're totally spitting about. She's just, he or she is wonderful. And then you have the Ten of Wands. It's still a lot of work. You have Ten of Wands twice. So it's still a lot of work, but Taurus, for this, Taurus, you're strong, right? You're the bull. You can carry 10 wands. You can carry 20 wands. I mean, it's, you know, it's things that you care about. And so you take those things on and you cherish the fact that you have things to care about. Boom, there we go. It's on like Donkey Kong. Okay, so we're going to move to Tarot Talk, youtube.com/Tarot Talk for Virgo and Scorpio, as I said. But before that, I've had 12 cards here from the chest that I pulled for every single sign. Let me shuffle them in some way, randomize order, and we're going to do a pick a card with them, okay? So you guys, this is just a random pick a card. Pick your card. Yo, let's do this. I don't think I need to talk about the other things. We'll save the talk on Tarot Talk if I feel like it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1. Pick your pile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you pick 1, 2, or 3, and you're going to get a bonus reading right now. So go for it. Are you guys ready? Let me know when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I will talk about what I wanted to say. Before we do, you guys can think about your piles, 1, 2, 3, and I'll talk about the chart. Okay, so one of the things, I don't know how much we're allowed to talk about on this channel with regard to the crisis, but I caught something yesterday. I want you guys to tell me in the comments if you know about this. There's this drug made by Bayer called chloroquine. It's CHOLOQUINE. And it sounds like in South Korea and in China, doctors are using it. And in France, a doctor tested it and it had 100% recovery from the virus within 6 days. So if you guys know about this, I'm very excited. It's a breath of relief. I don't know why it's not trending on Twitter, which makes me think that it's fake, or makes me wonder that if it's fake news, but I would really like it clarified because I'm really living through this. As a couple people close to me, one person has cancer, a couple people have respiratory problems, and one person has heart conditions. So I'm just really wanting to hear that there's a solution. So please let me know. One of the things I've been going through, and this is what I wanted to talk about in terms of astrology. So my moon's up here in Aquarius, actually more up, but that's okay. Let's talk about this, who we are. The sun is in Aries season, okay? So the sun has moved into Aries, Chiron is here, and Lilith is here. What does this mean? So Chiron is where we are hurt. Chiron in Aries has a lot to do with like who am I? Who I am is Aries, right? And Chiron is the weakness of that. So we are collectively being challenged by who we are with Chiron and Aries. I did a Chiron and Aries video for every single sign. I really, really recommend that you guys watch it. It's a really good video, and it's in your hashtag Veroosh and then the sign. So hashtag Veroosh Aries, hashtag Veroosh Virgo, whatever your sign you're watching for, you can find it that way or in your playlist. Lilith is salt on wounds. So essentially, I'm just giving you the quick and dirty version of it. Lilith represents salt on wounds. So now that these things have been together, not only do we feel vulnerable about who we are, there's also this kind of problem that is, there's like the bully is in the room exploiting what we feel weak about. So this has been the energy for the last 2 months, and I've told you guys this. And so now the sun is coming in here, and very quickly there's this confrontation of who we are. Now, who we are is different based on individuals. There are strong people out there, and there are weak people out there. There's alpha people, there's beta people, there's assertive people, there's passive aggressive people. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about, because in my experience here in Canada, in the last couple days, I've been trying to make something happen in my life that I don't want to explicitly tell you yet. I'll tell you guys in a week. But when I was dealing with the different people, and literally the people who I described, the people with health conditions and stuff, maybe their life wasn't on the line, but I was doing what I was doing in order to assure that they were safer. I came across several beta personalities who lashed out against me and the people around me because they were in a position of power over something that had control over the situation. So access to a resource, control over something. And they would passively aggressively hold on to an answer, and I saw this time and again, hold on to an answer, manipulate situations, and then they would badger with underhanded comments and backhanded remarks, and then they would assert their ownership or control over a situation to in some way look down their nose at someone who's stronger than they are, because there was this element of us needing them to do something for us. So just because they felt intimidated by the fact that we were assertive, I'm speaking about me and a Leo friend of mine specifically, they went out of their way to sabotage and hurt a situation in which people were needing their answer, and there was no other reason for them to say no or delay. And it was disgusting to see. Frankly, disgusting. I'll tell you guys more about it later, but I feel like this is what's coming to a confrontation right now, not in terms of my personal life, but it came to the idea that there's so many people that are having their experience through this circumstance and situation, and all of their personality features are coming to the forefront, right? So the people who are passive aggressive, covert narcissists, narcissists are having a super hard time with this, and their true character is coming out. So when you're dealing with people, really be careful and be watchful as to what they're doing, because those subtle character traits that they have all the time are coming out big now. And as you need them to do something in this perilous circumstance in which we're all affected by, you may find that people are drawing you into toxic interactions because those toxic aspects of their personality are heightened right now. And I just have to say, it's disgusting, this kind of gaslighting and manipulation and getting one in on someone else. And this was Moon in the beginning stages of Aquarius, but Moon in Capricorn, I saw a lot that there is a portion of the population where people are so egotistical, so in their ego, that they use an unfortunate world situation to badger another human being who feels like their life is dependent on the choice that they're making, and then they try to manipulate with justifications that are unreasonable, but the foundation of their decisions is basically that they have control over a resource that somebody else needs or wants. And it's frankly disgusting. So if you're going through this situation, that's how I feel about this. And it's the same thing of the entitlement of young people that are having parties during spring break. The fact that there's people out there, and it's not young people only, there is a portion of the population, and we have to talk about this outright, that doesn't give a crap. They don't give a crap what happens to others. And so they continue as they have been, in the way that they have been, or making even light of the situation. We know the hashtag, that's completely offensive. I don't want to even repeat it here. It's just important for us to, so if you've been going through this, because it hurt my friend, the Leo friend, it hurt her so much. She said, you know, but she was like this. I'm like, no, this person's a narcissist. This person is going to get a shot in, because her prerogative is not to be constructive and work for something. That's being assertive and healthy as a person. That person is trying to get a shot in at you. Basically, this person tried to cut somebody's rate by $2,500, tried to manipulate a person out of a $2,500 commission by being backhanded and trying to manipulate a situation and take money out of her pocket in a time when her family is under great stress. And so you know, my friend who's a Leo Cancer, she took it really to heart, and I was like, no. And so that's why I'm telling you guys about this. I didn't know how to say it, but like, those of you who are more of the heart, I have an Aquarian moon, so you guys know I'm cold AF, but like, you guys need to be very careful for your hearts, and don't let people manipulate you in this way. That's what I'm saying. Don't let people manipulate you when you're feeling vulnerable. This is the time when narcissists play, when we need them to do things. So it could be the person at the office. It could be the person at, you know, when you're trying to buy something, when you're trying to organize something, there's people that are sitting there in their little cubicle and they're just waiting for somebody to mess with. And if it's happening to you, take a step back, try to find a different solution. Know that that person will continue to harass you, and they're doing it because, and it's the most disgusting time to do it because everybody's under duress. So be nice to people, because there's like a 10% of the population that's screwed up like that, right? So that's all it is. Don't take it to heart like my friend did. It's not your fault. It's completely somebody else's disgusting way of dealing with reality, right? Okay, so just be a little strong right now and don't feel so vulnerable. That's what I'm trying to say. Pick a card. Bonus message. Did you guys pick your order? 1, 2, 3. That came out faster and better than I thought. I was scared to talk about it, and I wanted to say it in a nice way. So anyway, if you're doing time caps, please highlight that talk and say there's like a little important thing to be remembering here, because I don't want you guys to be victimized by these kinds of disgusting people. Playing with people's lives is beyond. Like, I understand there's people that are narcissistic, and I understand that there's people that try to make things a little better for themselves at the expense of others. It's gross, but whatever. But when we're talking about human well-being and human lives, it's completely just, you're disgusting, you're ugly, there's just nothing humane about you. And now we know. That's what I said to my friend that's the Leo. That's how you don't want to mess with 2 Leo females. I'm a Leo Virgo and she's a Cancer Leo. You don't want to fuck with that. Like, it's just, that's, in that kind of way, it's like, now we know. You know, and it's not about getting back at someone. It's like, it's just not an energy you want to mess with on that level. Not like, if you don't want to deal with it, if you don't want to get yourself mixed up in something, that's fine, but don't mess with other people's lives. And if you do, they better not be a Leo, or an Aquarius or Scorpio. Actually, many signs will be just like, you know. So, but don't fight into it. You'll waste time. That's also a really important thing. Don't get vindictive, because then you're stooping down to their level. Okay? it's not so much negativity, it's just those 10% of assholes have a louder voice in a time when we're vulnerable. So just take a step back, don't get involved in their fuckery. Sorry to swear, but that's what it is. And rise up, you'll be fine. There's other solutions. Okay? There's nicer, and it, you know, the nice thing about this energy, because I do want to keep things bright and light, the nice thing about this energy is that it helps you to see the good people. It helps you to see, and you stick to those people that are good. Be flexible in your expectations, and then when that situation happens with a narcissist, find the people that are good and bright and light and strong, and you stick to them because they are the ones that are going to see you through. That narcissist is always going to shortchange you. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I pick 3 as always. But let's take a look at number 1. This is just a little topper for Aries season. That now you see my firecracker cracker ass. You know? Here we go. So we have belief. Belief. And then we have a new beginning for you, number 1. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have courage. So it looks to me like number 1 has a vision in your mind of where you want to go with things. You have a vision and a trajectory that you want to be on. And so take that path, and this long-term, medium long-term investment is going to yield something. And you will be very courageous through this situation. You know? It's just believe that this new beginning is this great thing. Save your money for the long term and be courageous now moving forward. We have to all be heroes. Out of the population of people who are watching, we are the heroes. We are the heroes here and now. And so those people who watch this video are more woke than other people. People who watch astrology and tarot in general have this consciousness thing going on where we're concerned about well-being. You know, we buy rings because they have special meaning. We're just conscious individuals, and we're the leaders, and we're the ones who are supposed to be strong and courageous now. So wherever you're going, number 1, I have a feeling that it's going to be very powerful, and stick to your guns, see it through. You will do great, okay? And we have such a great community here. I want a big shout out to everyone. You guys are awesome. And follow me on Twitter at Veroosh Tarot Daily-ish, you know? Okay. Okay, rock and roll. So number 2, and then we're going to do Virgo and Scorpio on Tarot Talk again. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups for number 2. We have the 7, the Crown Chakra, Enlightenment. And we have the 10 of Cups for number 2. And the King of Cups. So to me, this feels like a soulmate connection. This, if you chose number 2, this really feels like a deep connection, a profound connection with another human being with whom you're very much falling in love with. And someone with whom you have a psychic connection with. This is a new beginning. This person will have an open heart towards you. This is a sure thing. This is a big love connection, huge love, marriage, family, whatever you want. The sky is the limit in this situation. Profound connection here for number 2. I know it's really to the point, but you guys read cards. Ace of Cups, 7, Crown Chakra, 10 of Cups, and the King of Cups. So that if that's not a like awesome love connection, I don't know what is. Do you guys like my treasure chest? Pick a card. It's kind of cute, right? It's a little bit of a topper, and we're using the same cards that all the signs got. So number 3, let's see what we get. So we have success and growth, the 8 of Wands. And then you have the 10 of Wands. I told you guys, whenever you pick the same ones as me, it's always work, work, work. And then we have Spirit here guiding you. Where's the Spirit's face? You can see. The Spirit is here with you. And then you have the fulfillment of wishes. You're protected by Spirit as you tackle a lot of different responsibilities to get what you want, number 3. And you are on a mission. You're on a mission. And it's a big mission, and it's a powerful mission. So, you know, just it's a powerful mission that is worthwhile. It's a powerful mission that has purpose, and it's a lot of different things to take care of, but there's going to be blessings. Whatever you've chosen is the right path, you guys. Number 3 is number 2 is all about love. Let me see. Number 1 is all about like a new beginning for success, taking a plunge into the unknown. This is about getting things done. Number 3 is getting things done, following your passion towards like a dharmic purpose, a purpose for the future, a purpose for something better, and hoping that you get something at the outset of it, like a life goal or achieving something. And there's a lot of things in the interim to take care of, but the outcome is there. And to me, this is symbol that spirit is with you. It really feels in line. If you watch this whole video, then I was talking about this ring a lot, which is Dharma, which means spiritual purpose, and I choose 3 all the time. So it's really about following your Dharma, which means that spiritual life goals and higher purpose things, not how much money you get, but more about what kind of effect you make on society and on the world around you, right? And so it's this higher purpose of your life that you're following through with, and it's very important to you. And spirit is protecting you while you go on this journey, and you're going to get your wish. Whatever is your wish, whatever you're trying to achieve and grow and rise above, then you're going to get there. You're going to get there, and you're going to rise above it. Okay? So come join me on Tarot Talk if you're Virgo, Scorpio, or just curious, and I'll do the extra reading there for you guys today. And if not, then I'll try to come back tomorrow. I might take a couple days off. And then you can click through to the video from yesterday if you're interested in the astrology, in case you missed it. So, and those of you who are doing time caps, please add in, the chat and then the pick a card and all that separate so people can jump directly to it. I love you guys so much. Thank you to all my moderators. I'm trying to get you guys free memberships for helping out so much. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to all my subscribers. Hang in there. If you know about this medicine, can you please provide me links in the comments? I will approve, but only don't give me conspiracy theory links. Give me links from valid sources like medicine or reputable newspapers, that kind of thing. And then we can have information about this drug, because it's amazing. 6 days and we're clear. That means lives, millions of lives will be spared, and the nightmare is sort of not over, but it's greatly modified. Okay, so I wish you guys great strength. You guys are so tough. Remember, you are light workers and you make a change in the environment around you, so keep doing what you're doing. Okay, bye.